Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to the show.
You picked that background?
That is the background I picked because I don't know if you remember, but last week we got cut a little short.
Yeah, we did.
We got cut short for time.
This
And,
light is not all right.
Barely hanging on.
Whatever.
There we go. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is the second upload of the stream because the first one didn't work. So we're back.
This has been, we've been battling technical difficulties all week.
But we're kind of getting there. I think we're in a good spot. We got a little bit different of a setup for you. Tons of people in here trickling in, just millions and millions and millions and millions of viewers.
That's right. Business as usual for the old Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. Got a new mic.
Do you like where that mic's at? You want me to fix it real
Not
quick?
really.
Where do you want her?
I would like it up more.
Okay.
The roadie didn't fucking do his job.
Suck my ass.
I'm not calling you the roadie. Thought we hired one. That should be good. That should be good. And then we'll just do something with this here.
Yep, that's your fine tune adjustments. You just can't fucking crank that thing. Got Mark a new microphone. We were battling some mic issues last week.
And now we got a new mic.
And now we got Reed turning up the bass on fucking 387.
Oh my god! If you got to go talk to that kid before the show, because I don't want to hear you and him battling all
I'll
show.
battle that kid all day.
It's fine tuning here.
All day.
Fine tuning didn't quite
I don't even
fucking
need
fine
that one.
tune.
I'll just turn the fucking shit down. My receiver. It's not actually that loud.
Fucking two kids. My two kids are fighting over TV volume. There we go. Fine tuned indeed. Holy balls! It's hot in here already.
Yep.
We're gonna have to adjust that camera. What the hell? Ford Field's got this giant gray wall there.
It's literally like it moves on its own.
Fucking ghosts. It's spooky season.
Spooky season.
Oh, how we looking here?
All right.
Red shirt. I think that works. Okay, we'll make that work.
I'm gonna share the show.
Sure clock. Sure clock.
It's so nice I love being as close to you as possible, but man, let me tell you, it's nice having, like, instead of 3 inches of separation, we got like 2 feet right here.
Got to keep them separated.
Hey! You disrespecting me? All right, let me
Yeah, we keep it chill here. We had to move some stuff around. So this is a new little set. Same studio, new little movement. We spun the table 90 degrees. We got it working, and yeah, seems to be good. We can talk to each other just by a slight glance. We don't have to 90 degree our heads, and you can actually walk through here.
Yeah, that's a very good. That's
very
a really nice addition of the show.
Yes.
So why don't
Let's jump into this shit.
let's kick it off, man?
Let's go right into it. Where's my outline? My toys were set
Here, Mark.
up for 2 seconds.
Move my way. Come my way. I give you some space, dog.
Space
Get,
dog.
get up in there.
Oh,
Get up in them. Get up in that
Oh
camera.
God! The camera head's about
See,
420 pounds.
I will say
Jesus.
our ratio for our ratio for our camera before, I don't know how long it's been messed up for, but it was 1024 by 768, which is not great quality, and also we're a little more stretched now. So
Oh, that's why I look fatter.
yeah, we're
been
definitely
stretched, ladies. Sorry,
we've been stretched,
not
to
looking
fit,
my best.
stretched to fit the frame, but I think we're going to be adjusting.
Yeah, normally I'm like that.
We're going to be adjusting the way that this whole thing looks.
Yeah.
Not the background necessarily, but
I'm hot.
I'm boiling.
It is so fucking hot in here.
It's almost like it's still kind of summertime, and you still have not had an AC for this entire year.
Yeah, I don't have an AC.
I don't know how you made it through.
Oh, it's fine. Not when you're in here.
In here with lights
Just
on.
set up all these green screens, extra ones.
Lights.
Matt decided to rearrange the furniture, rearrange it back. He's got this problem where he can't keep things still. He has to rearrange furniture
do.
nonstop. Like
All-
when I go
all
to
the
his
time.
house back in the day, The whole place would be
every
fucking-
time.
Yeah. Every week he rearranged furniture. It's just some sort of condition.
I don't really know.
He was like sweating in here, looking at everything. He's like, "No, man,
Yeah,
we gotta move the desk into that corner. We gotta need it over there."
It's a battle.
Yeah.
It's a personal battle.
Let's get this show
I
going
generally have. So,
before I start sweating everywhere.
all right, let's I got intro this week.
You do.
I do. Do we have any audio? Yeah. Can you click can you do me a favor?
Yep.
Click delete. Oh, you're gonna stretch for that one. Nope, didn't hit it.
I hit delete.
Definitely didn't hit it.
It fucking deleted.
Oh. All right, let's try that.
One man controls the mouse. The other man controls the keyboard. Teamwork.
Together they are a podcast. All right. I started by the way. I'm gonna start recording.
All right.
So by the way, I started attempting to, because I miss, there we go. I miss our skits that we were doing.
Yeah.
So I started to try and write my own.
Oh shit.
But the problem was I went noir style again.
Yeah, you can't do that. We already did that.
And it's a shame because that's my bread and butter.
Well, we can maybe.
You
do that.
fucking totally,
I did own it.
you totally stole the noir theme. Like I was like writing the whole thing and I'm like, man, we kind of already did this once. But
Detective Riker can come back.
it doesn't
Our
have
levels aren't too nuts.
to,
Seeing a lot of spiky unicorns there in the.
let's bump down
The
there.
Audacity.
We'll bump down there. Check.
I can't see the Rotocaster. I've been
Hello.
removed from-
Yeah, that looks much better.
Been removed from viewing that.
That looks a lot better.
This is
And
why
then-
we're doing a little shoot shit and.
Yeah, and then we'll bump this up a
little
little. Yeah.
Okay, we're good. What up, Susan? How are
Hello.
you? Welcome to the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. We're about to get this sumbitch started
Oh
up.
shit, we're recording. All right. Quiet on set, please. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Season 8, Episode 29 of the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast. We've got a new setup. We've got a new-ish studio. We've got a new mic for one of the hosts of this show. Let's bring him in with a warm welcome, Mr. Marky Mark.
Oh my gosh, it feels great to be here in the Arsenal studio once again with one of my best buds in the world, the greatest Mr. Matty Ice. Thank you for bringing me in there, man. I appreciate it. This studio has been changed a little bit. We rotated the table around. We added more green screen up. We got green screen. I think I'm just going to talk to Jason about just painting the walls green. It probably would be much easier for us since instead of hanging all these damn curtains everywhere.
I agree. We have
So, yeah.
we have layers and layers of curtains.
Yes.
And it's
It feels
kind of a problem.
But you know what? It feels good. Thanks for getting me this new mic. We had technical difficulties last week. That's why the show is a little shorter than usual. But we are here, and we have a juicy outline ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to make an announcement later on in the show that you guys aren't going to want to miss about my future. So,
Like the
yeah.
future, it's not the future of the show. It's not.
Or maybe, I don't know, is it?
I mean, maybe.
We don't know. You don't know.
I don't. That is a good point.
Yes, but
The one thing I do know is I can talk to you. I can talk to you now
Yes.
without having to like put my cheek up against the mic or anything. And this is the main thing is we were losing our flow a bit. On occasion, we were losing our flow. I was talking to that guy right there. I was talking to all of you when I should be talking to this guy right here because that's the content of the show. And if I don't ask him the hard-hitting questions, if I don't bring him the details on the games I'm playing,
yes,
the food I'm eating,
that's right.
and the movies I'm watching,
That's right.
we got a problem with this
Yes,
show.
I need to pay more attention to Matt. He's been yelling at me, saying I'm addicted to my cell phone.
Accurate.
And yes, so, but we're going to start the show off with a little different this time. Little change in pace for the show because Reed is our taste test master. He is the man who runs the taste test. He picks it out for us. He's got it all set up. We've been doing a little too late. Last week we did taste test. He was already passed out on the couch. And it is his favorite
He was not happy about that.
segment.
So let's bring him in.
All right. Why does your mom say I'm pregnant?
I think she's calling us fat. Mom, we had to stretch the ratio, okay?
Yeah. What the heck, mom?
We're working on it. So thanks, Mom.
Reedy!
I've always thought I was fat, but you confirmed it for me. So thank you.
We're going to taste test. Let's do this. Got some taste tests. Give me some taste test music.
Oh.
Just figure one out. That's not taste test. That's fat dudes. Give me
Okay.
something else. Sure. Tales from the Crypt. It is spooky season is
We're getting there,
here.
yeah.
It is October. So that means we're going to talk about some spooky shit.
Oh,
Starting with the taste test.
It's because you said you had an announcement, so she was just.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Susan.
So it's not because you're fat.
Okay, it's not because okay.
It's not because I'm fat.
Or I didn't get a job at rallies. Don't worry. So all right.
So what do we
go.
have? So Reed, thanks for being on the show. As always, you are our taste test master. So the man with many ratings, most
Ambassador.
of them being
Taste test
1, 5, and 10.
Taste test ambassador.
I like that. The chairman of the board.
Yeah.
We have 3 items to taste test today. It looks like
Reed, what's this one here? Go ahead and talk into the microphone and let us know what you picked out here. This one you were pretty excited to have Matt try. What we got there, man?
Strawberry lemonade prime.
So what's the deal with the prime stuff? This is Logan Paul's thing, and all the kids are freaking out. Like, aren't they? Isn't it popular in school?
Yeah.
And then everyone's tripping out. Now, this is not the energy drink one. This
correct.
Is,
This is the Gatorade, like
Yeah.
kid version of Prime.
Yeah. So this is not he's not getting all jacked up on energy. Like the ones like that they were taking off shelves and stuff. This is like like the Gatorade.
Yeah, this is the healthy, not the healthy, but
it's the hydration drink.
hydration, Prime
Yeah,
hydration.
like my mom said it was prime is for adults, even though they have a hydration drink.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Your
Well-
mom probably was wrong on that one, but that's not what this podcast is about. What we are going to talk about, though,
So
is
we've got
Prime.
We've got the Prime hydration strawberry watermelon,
And then
which
I picked that up for you, Matt.
and then to go with the season, we
Halloween.
have the Red Vines candy corn flavor edition,
Woo!
and then last but not least for the taste test segment,
Girl
we
Scouts
have-
are back.
we have some more Girl Scout candies to try. So last week we went down the peanut craze, the peanut fascination sweeping the nation. I don't know what you call it, but we went down the peanut avenue of the Girl Scout alley, and and we winded up finding a 10 in there.
Yes.
By golly, the butter toffee cashews from
That were not cashews.
the butter toffee peanuts from the Girl Scouts of America were damn good, and they landed a 10. So the question of the week is, do the peanut butter penguins meet the mark, or do they disappoint? You'll have to wait until the last item
Yes.
to find out.
Hopefully they won't be melted by the time we try them here. In a
It
bit, 'cause
feels
it feels like it's
warm in
470
here.
degrees. All right, I'd say we start with the candy corn. I know it's hot in here.
It
isn't
is warm. Bop.
That's why we need a fan in here.
All right, here we go. Red Vines. Reed, are you ready? Are you hyped for
Man.
Halloween?
Yes.
You know, if I could think of one way to improve upon candy corn, it would be to elongate it and make me eat more of it because I enjoy the flavor of it that much.
Yep, Matt hates candy corn, and I love candy corn.
And I'm falling asleep.
They
Smells like-
smell.
Smells like butterscotch.
It does smell like butterscotch. It smells
Look.
absolutely like butterscotch.
What is that?
Okay, so
All right, you ready for this?
all of
guys?
us are doing the red vine candy corn's the first item up. So let's go for the taste.
All right, cheers. Here we go.
Cheers. It's got an awesome texture, like the perfect red vine texture. Wow. Does that taste like candy corn to you?
Nope.
Not at all. But I'll
No.
tell you what it does taste. It tastes good.
Tastes like shit.
Really?
And I like candy corn.
No, that's why I like it more. It's definitely not candy corn tasting. It tastes we got like
You like it? You can take this home, Sarah.
okay, I will do that. Yeah, it's not great. But I like it more than candy corn. You just poop your pants?
It reminds me of just butterscotch, like gross butterscotch.
Yeah, it's definitely like a candy that's been sitting in a
Ugh.
dish, like a.
It's like those Mary Jane fucking gross old. Yuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 4.1.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a 5.7. Not great, but not awful.
What do you give it?
I would
A 1?
a 1.
Okay. Yeah.
1 for Reed, 5.7 for Matt, and a 4.0 for Mark.
I say.
So-
I said, what do you want? Prime last?
Did we do Prime last?
Gotta wash this shit down with something.
I guess that's fair. There's no way that those are hitting the mark of 10, right?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe. Where are you going?
What?
Oh, you got it. Come on.
Oh, you're gonna spit it out?
It's not that bad. Come on.
Well, hurry up. Go spit it out and then come back. Dude, hated it.
Yeah, man.
That was
Can't
a
believe that
solid
shit.
one from
That
Reed.
shit should have been a 0 for Reed.
Yeah.
I've seen that kid eat ones and like run away happy about it.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was not a good one for him.
So peanut butter penguins, fun thing. I got these shipped to my house, and this required a $20 ice packs shipped with it. So this, yeah, that was Bummerville.
These better be good.
So the-
Wow, you
so
paid
the-
$20 shipping on these.
Oh,
I mean,
more than
total,
that.
but
yeah,
no, that was just for the ice pack to
Yeah,
go
dude.
with them.
it was like $27 shipping. So let's hope this is good, and hopefully not melted. All right, peanut butter penguins. Oh,
Now, do they look like a penguin?
they do.
Do they?
And they remind me of Reese's.
Oh, they do look like a penguin.
Here. We're just a little penguin.
Yeah, you gotta. Oh man.
Yeah, so.
Can-
All right, everyone grab one because it's already melting in my hand because this room is 475,000 degrees.
All right.
And it's October. Summer in October.
The
All right.
peanut butter penguin taste test. Let's go.
Let's
go.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. It's already melting in my hand.
God, it's melting so fast in my mouth.
All right. I've got my opinion on this. I'll let you two go first. Not the spring. You want to go ahead, Mark? What do you think about the peanut butter penguin?
A little disappointed.
Okay.
Is it bad? No. It's not bad at all.
Give me another one.
Okay. What do you say?
Thank you,
No, not quite. You say something before thank you.
please.
Yeah.
Wow. He made it.
All right, so as Reed murders his other next penguin, I'm going to say that I think I've been spoiled so much with Reese's peanut butter cups that this
I'm gonna point something glaringly obvious out to you with this too.
and yeah, I'm gonna give it a. I mean, it's still good. It's still peanut butter. It's still chocolate. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it a 7.1.
Okay.
Yeah,
Reed,
'cause
what do you got to say about this one?
In the middle.
In the middle.
So it's a 5.
So it's a 5 for Reed. 5 for Reed.
Yeah, because it tastes like Reese's.
It tastes like
Yeah, please
Reese's.
have another one.
Okay.
One last one. That's it.
Jesus.
Yeah, because it tastes like Reese's. May I please have another one?
Yeah, I hate this. Please give me more.
I give it a 5, and I'll take another. I'll take about.
I'll take 5 more to go with my 5. So here's the thing that I have noticed with all of these Reese's knockoff, like we're putting peanut butter with chocolate. Not that Reese's has the monopoly on that, but they do. They never make the chocolate. It's like they make the chocolate separate and they make the peanut butter separate. They don't think about the chocolate interacting with the peanut butter.
Okay,
So
I get that.
you get this weird like, oh, I'm eating chocolate. Oh, I'm eating peanut butter. There's not like they're not going together.
It's almost like they clash.
They absolutely clash. That's the problem with that is the chocolate is not made to go with that peanut butter.
I agree with that 100%.
And that's what I've found with like a lot of the knockoff Reese's type things is it's like
Yep,
they're good. The chocolate's good. The peanut butter's good, but they don't work together.
that's right. These are clashing. Peanut
So,
butter penguins that Reed apparently hates but loves.
so we got a 7 point something, 7.2?
7.1.
7.1. We got a 5. I'm gonna go for a 6.2.
Okay.
It's
That's fair.
it's above average, but it's not hitting the Reese's.
You go grab a couple cups
We got COVID.
for the prime drink.
And the last,
Just 2.
but not least, item of the night, the thing that Reed has been so excited for.
So the thing that kids are freaking out about with this prime is that apparently there's some rare flavor that's yellow. The yellow flavor is super hard to find. So I thought it was just him that it was a thing. So we went to Kroger one day, and he went, "Oh man, they don't have the yellow," and I'm like,
Oh, so it's like when you're buying it. It's not like as we pour this, it's gonna be yellow, and we're like, oh my
no,
god!
it's like the bottle, the color's yellow, everything.
Okay.
Like the label. So I went to Kroger with him. He's like, "Oh, the yellow's out. Dang it!" And then all of a sudden, I was like, "Whatever." And then another kid ran by, opened it. He's like, "Mom, Prime!" Oh, he's like searching all over. He's like, "Dang it, they don't have it." So apparently, that's like the smartest thing ever. It's like they've turned it into the new Beanie
Oh,
Baby.
whoa, 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 whoa! I knew you were gonna do that. I knew it.
He gets the bottle.
He gets the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reed does. 'Cause that's his.
Don't drink it yet. You gotta wait, man.
So yeah, apparently that's the thing. It's like the new Beanie Baby. Reed, stop. Yeah. So yeah,
So
man.
this is the Beanie Baby of today's generation. Is the prime.
Yes, and the thing is they like Reed. What if Prime Yellow was just terrible? What if it was just a terrible, shitty flavor? It was disgusting. He's like, I don't care. I need it
Yeah.
because it's rare. That's the thing with kids these days. It's all about the rarity. It's so rare. They're Fortnite skins. Oh man, that's a rare Fortnite skin. They never release that anymore. What? So that's the thing is the rarity.
Yep.
And now what they're gonna do is they'll probably re-release the yellow one.
In bulk.
Yeah,
And
but
just-
like adjust the flavor a little to actually make it not taste like crap, and they'll just fucking sell it for days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they worked you, kid. They worked you.
And you're gonna buy in because you're the single dad that
Yeah,
buys
and
his kid things.
then
he
I'm gonna
loves.
buy them.
Yep.
One thing I didn't do though. You know the candy sales that schools do,
Yeah.
the fundraiser things. I didn't do it this year. I refuse.
No candy sales.
No. And Reed's like, well, why not? And I'm like, because I don't want you to be a puppet for some corporation.
Yeah. He's protecting you for the future. Cheers. Let's
Yeah,
drink
if
Prime
you want
Energy.
those $3 toys, just let me know. I'll buy them for you on Amazon. You don't have to sell $50 worth of candy for some guy's yacht.
All right, strawberry watermelon. 2 of my least favorite artificial flavors in one. Let's go.
Here we go. Prime. You take your hate for Logan Paul out completely out of this.
I am 100%.
Because this fucking rules.
It's very good. Now, think of this in a Gatorade context.
It's better than Gatorade. It doesn't taste.
I wouldn't take this over like a few Gatorades. This would be like middle of the pack Gatorade for me, though.
It tastes less sports drink though.
Definitely not a sports drink. It's thicker.
It's like a
like
juice.
Yeah, it's like a Kool-Aid.
Yeah, like
It's
it's like a thicker than Kool-Aid.
it's like a Hawaiian punch in a bottle.
I like that.
I think it's great. Yeah, I think it tastes really good. Definitely does not have a hydration vibe. This has a
Yeah,
I mix this in a pitcher for my fucking kid vibe.
Yeah, this is there's a film that's like on my yeah.
It's empty.
Let me read what's in this.
Oh God.
Oh, see, 10% coconut water. I think that's why I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, 250 milligrams of BCAAs. Nice. Because. And then B vitamins. Can't go wrong with those. Antioxidants. So that's good.
does it have any vitamin D?
It has 834 milligrams of electrolytes. Now we're talking.
That's what plants crave.
Yes.
So I hear.
Yes, and also hangovers.
Is there any D vitamins in here?
D vitamins?
Not even as like a joking like ooh, vitamin D, but like legit. Are there any?
No.
Okay, that's the thing that we need. So I've learned.
Wait. Vitamin D. 0%.
Perfect. So that's the thing that you get. I've learned, and I could be wrong. Somebody can adjust me here. That's the like vitamin that we have a deficiency in Michigan, especially when the winter comes around. It's a vitamin you get from the sun.
I think it's vitamin B you're thinking of.
I don't think it is. I think it's vitamin D because I take a supplement of it and it makes me happy.
Yeah, just go to the tanner.
Yeah, I'm sure that artificially gives you it.
It does. It
Yeah.
really does. Yeah, a lot of people go to it for it. They also get skin cancer, but what you know, you win some,
You win
lose
some,
some.
you lose some.
Yeah.
All right. So, how do we feel about the Logan Paul? It's empty, Reed. Promise. Strawberry watermelon prime hydration. I'm gonna go for.
There's still more.
I'm gonna give it an 8.7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 7.9. It's very, very tasty.
I feel like there's some Logan Paul hate that's pushing that down to a 7. But
No, it's just the idea that it's a Gatorade. It does not hit that mark for me. No Logan Paul hate. It's a good drink. What's your rating?
speaking of the mic, and then tell everyone good night. Reed, please don't make us wait like last week.
5,
Five.
4. Okay.
Wait, you give that a 5?
Yeah.
What?
What?
I thought you liked it.
There are more numbers
7.
between one. Okay.
7. Okay.
All right. I was gonna say
All right.
vitamin D. D is the sun. Thank you, Jason. Jason,
that's what I said. I said vitamin
you
D.
said B.
No, you just misunderstood me.
What up, Dom? Thanks for joining. So yeah, I'm going
Man, I'm getting
7.9. You're going 8.6. Reed's going 7. That's the best thing of the day. That's a solid drink. I'm curious to try the blue one.
You had it earlier today, didn't you?
Is that just like fruit punch?
Is the blue one better?
No.
Really?
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
We'll say goodbye to the internet there, Reed.
See you later,
goodbye.
Reed. Thanks for being here for the.
Taste test
Taste
ambassador, Reed. Great to have you here. Take care, buddy. Put a movie on. Go to sleep.
Okay.
All right.
See ya,
Love
Reed.
Love you. Good night.
Can you turn that light back on? Does that work? Actually, that's fine. No, it's not.
You know, that's it. Actually, we could turn it down like when we get like
If we do like a gaming stream or something.
spooky stories,
Yeah.
or like if we need to get serious with it.
Get that shit. I'm not fucking promoting Logan Paul.
No, we're not doing that. Not this week. When we get closer to Halloween, we will. All right, let's get into our next topic, Mr. Matty Ice. What have you been playing,
Reed, thank you.
Mr. Matty Ice? What have you been doing, man? What have you been up to?
So I have been doing much of the same, playing the same games, making progress through them, enjoying my time with them. So let me see that just for 2 seconds. I'm trying to remember what I wrote. So I've been playing Starfield. I'm not going to talk about that too much. That is a game that I'm going to dump. I would say in my first playthrough, I'm going to be at 150 hours. So I'm not going to talk about that game too much more. It's getting just a stupid amount of like.
It's hotter than a cow pissing on a flat rock in here.
I'm not bad right now, actually. The hydration helped me. So
Love
that
the
game's
fun.
awesome. I've been playing Titanfall 2, got an update, so the servers are working again. That game plays exactly like Titanfall 2 used to. It's awesome.
That's
awesome.
so weird that you went back to play that.
That's such a fun. Dorothy was like, "Hey, do you have Titanfall 2?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think we got it for free on PlayStation." So she's like, "You should download that." So I
Nice.
did, and I was whooping ass online. I was
Okay.
playing great.
That's awesome.
For not picking that game up for like, I don't know, when did Apex come out?
Oh shit! Yeah, it's
Like
been a few years.
2018, 2019, something like that, 2020 maybe. I can't believe that you were actually scrolling on your phone right now. That's almost impressive that you are so bored with this conversation that
Yeah.
you went to scroll your phone. Like, wow.
I just checked to see something.
So I haven't played that game since Apex Legends came out, and that game's awesome. They need to make a Titanfall 3 so bad.
That'd be dope. I
That
think they put all their time and effort into Apex though.
probably that studio deserve a new game. They deserve to make another sequel to the campaign of 2 and just do their thing again. And then I've talked about it a little bit, but I've been playing. I went from like 4 hours in Forager, which came out in 2019. I'm like, shit, man, did this game come out this year? Because this is my fucking game of the year. And then I looked it up. It's like May 18th, 2019. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay.
Been around for a bit.
That game's not going to work for my game of the year. I put like almost 20 hours into this just basic, pointless fucking game. It's not like a clicker hero game. It's not a.
You must have so much time. When can you play all these games? You play like 20 hours in,
I usually
100 hours in.
It's usually one day that I set aside and play. I'm not even kidding. I'll play this game for like 10, 14 hours straight. I'll just that's my day. My day is playing that game because I don't have like, I don't go to work and then get to go home and play games and then go to bed at like 3 a.m. I'm not saying you do or anybody. I just don't have the time to play games like that. It's either long stints of it on the weekends or half hour at night.
Okay.
So yeah, I played a lot of that game and it just keeps getting more and more fun. But it's one of those games where it's like, I don't have to think about anything. I literally could do fuck all in that game and it wouldn't matter. I could just walk around and like chop trees down and I would still be making progress in that game in my own way. And it got me thinking about how much, because I played a couple open world games and I'm just starting to not have the time, the energy, or the patience for them anymore.
Yeah. And
then I play a game like this where there's a potential I could dump like 60 hours into this pointless fucking game.
Yeah.
And it got my mind thinking about like, as I'm growing older, not, do I just want those linear experiences again? Do I just want let me start this game up and I can play through this campaign in 2 sittings and be done with it? Do I want that more than let me sit down and 500 hours later, I'll have every armor, every weapon, every enchantment, and I'll be able to walk into a bar and say a word and kill everybody in it. Like, what do I prefer more? And right now, it's just been those short games that you can sit down and play.
Yeah, like, so I feel that way with some of these shooters, these FPSs and stuff. Like, that's why I been liking the campaigns for like Call of Duty, or like I've been thinking about picking up Killzone, games that just have small campaigns. Like Halo was awesome, I love playing that. You don't have to dive that much time into it. So I mean, there's both. It just depends on what mood you're in.
Dom says games can be a little exhausting these days.
Very true.
I think the problem is we have the money to get the games that we want now. So if there's a game coming out that you want, you can get it if you want it.
Yeah.
And everybody's making these time sink games. It's not just like, it's not that there aren't linear games out there. It's that everybody's making a free-to-play game that you can put an endless amount of time into. Then there's all these studios making these big AAA single-player games that are like, yeah, but you won't really see the content you want to see until 80 hours into it. It's like,
but then they make a short game, and then people complain, yeah, it only took me 8 hours to beat. Pff, what a waste.
Yeah,
and money.
And I don't get that. Like perfect example of it. Thank you. Perfect example is have you played the game Donut County, right?
No.
It's the stupidest. It's a story game, single player story game where you are a whole and you just swallow up the world. Oh. It's a 5-hour game and it's perfect. You can play that shit in 1 sitting if you want. You can play it in 5 sittings. You're making progress through a single player story and you're starting a game, enjoying it possibly, and making it to the conclusion of the game. And that's the thing I miss the most is finishing games, not leaving them sit in the backlog or just not getting to them at all because a new game comes out.
I have such a bad backlog. I just gave up on the backlog. There's no way.
But a game like Mortal Kombat,
yeah,
I would love to play that right now.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1, fantastic. That's a game that's cool because the story doesn't take that long. And then there's a bunch of extra stuff with the invasion mode to do. And that's what I've been playing still, is just the invasion mode. Haven't played too many other games besides Mortal Kombat 1. But it's cool. I'm like leveling up Smoke and learning a bunch of new things. Oh man, Smoke is insane in that game. He is so fast.
He's brutal.
He's just all over the place, man.
I can't keep up with him, man.
Yeah.
You played me as him, and I
think I beat you.
I got very frustrated because you can't block some of it. Like, you have to be so precise with your blocking because he's appearing from above you or below you or to the side of you. It's like...
And that little bomb he throws over there, and then he just appears from there. Yeah, he's awesome. Back, forward, down, square. It's a fatality I haven't memorized, just like in, elementary school. So yeah, that's what's we've been up to, what we've been playing. Matt, you got some... Do you by chance have some video game news for us?
Jump the gun on that. I jumped the gun on the effect there. But I do
cool.
have some video game news for you. So, nothing crazy. So, a little while back, there were some leaks. There was a trailer. There was a lot of posting from Sony of the Knights of the Old Republic remake. So they were going to remake that game for PlayStation. I don't know if other consoles were getting into it, but it was definitely a Sony thing at the time. And as of now, Sony has delisted the trailer for it and deleted tweets and posts about that game. So they commented on somebody asked them, like, why do you delist the trailer for it? They're like, well, we use copyrighted music, and after a while we lose those licenses, so we just automatically take down those videos. And somebody's like, yeah, but they just used the Star Wars theme, so unlikely that that's the case. So the Knights of the Old Republic remake may be getting scrapped potentially, which
Come on to Xbox.
that would be that's a really good game to remake. It would be really cool if they did it. There's 3. I don't know if I talked about it last week, but so I talked about the Microsoft leaks. So in those
Microsoft Matty Ice leaks.
Microsoft Matty Ice leaks. So in those leaks, I don't know if I mentioned them, but there were postings for a remake for Oblivion and a remake for Fallout 3. You remember me mentioning those?
I think a little bit.
Okay, so those may be getting remakes, which I would love to play through Oblivion again. That would, play through Oblivion, because I've never played through that game.
Do it. Game Pass.
Yeah, that game, she's looking old. she's an old one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
definitely the
Not that bad.
predecessor to Skyrim.
I mean, it's still same system, 360.
Still the same system, still the same engine, but I'll wait until the remake.
Okay, fair.
I'll give that one a little bit.
Dom said he's been playing Vampire Survivors lately. I know I'm late to the game, but you can't play them for more than a half hour at once.
It's the thing with like Dead Cells or Rogue Legacy. It's like your runs limit you. Just
That game's amazing.
The time of your runs limit you.
I love that game.
What's that?
Vampire Survivors.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
That was an awesome snag
Yeah.
because that's on Game Pass, right?
Well, yeah, it's on everything, but yeah, I got that on Xbox, and I actually have it on my phone. It's actually a good mobile app.
I played it
Mobile
on my
game.
phone first, and then I will play. I might play it on Xbox.
Yeah.
So, and then last but not least, I mean, it's not really that crazy. So EA Sports lost the FIFA license last year. Last year was their last year as FIFA.
Oh,
So now
oh
they
boy, more soccer games.
they have rebranded. They are EA FC 24. It's FC 24. I don't know what that means. Football Confederation 24. And their sales are down by 30%. So congratulations to them. Which is strange because they still retain all the licensing for all their players and all their teams. They just lost the FIFA license. But they still can they can use all the players' names and teams' names and stadium names. They just lost the FIFA name. So I don't even know what license they lost. If you didn't lose the license for the players, what's the problem? So does EA own the NFL license as well as the NFLPA license? Like they own the Players Association license too?
Probably.
I don't understand. But that's the news for the week. Nothing crazy. The Sony news about Kotar, kind of a bummer. But overall, that's it. You need a drink?
Yeah.
While you're going to grab a drink, I am going to kick us off with some fat dudes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you'd like to munch and to crunch and like eating out a bunch for your gastroservitude, sit back for the feud with gentlemen so crude as Fat Dude's face fucking food.
That is right. We are going to be talking about fat dudes here. So I will try and wait for Marky Mark to get back here since he had to absolutely go grab a drink.
I'm hot.
He's hot. He wanted
Dude,
some
it's
air.
insane. So much better out there.
I don't even want to know. I'm perfectly fine right here somehow. So we've eaten some food. I'm gonna leave. It sounds like you have one hell of a story to tell. It's a Burger King story.
Yeah.
So you got a story to tell, and I'm just gonna go over a couple things here. So
Sucking on the Major Melon Mountain Dew.
the pizza company, there is one in Davison that is in the most bombed out strip mall area of Davison.
What
It looks
pizza company?
the pizza company.
Which one? Yeah, which pizza company?
The pizza company.
What, like Little Caesars or something?
No, like the pizza company.
Which one?
The.
I don't get what you're doing.
Their name is the pizza company.
Oh, jeez.
That's their name.
Oh, jeez. Who's on first?
So, oh my God. Just sit in a chair. Just sit in a fucking chair. It's crazy. We sat in the shittiest chairs for so long and you never adjusted in them. And then these ones, you're just like fucking shucking and jiving like fucking Shaquille O'Neal up in front of the net. Dude, just sit in a fucking chair.
I have ADD.
So-
I'm always on the move.
So the pizza company, we got pizza from them, crazy enough. We got pizza, breadsticks, and their dessert pizza thing that they do. So the pizza was fantastic. It was a nice, thick, kind of Detroit-style pizza. It was awesome. Just a
Nice.
great pepperoni, bacon, green pepper pizza. That was a sick pizza. Their breadsticks, so we got a 12-piece breadstick, actually came as like a 400-piece Lincoln Log set.
That's weird.
Dude, it was crazy. The breadsticks were like, they were like bread loaves. They were fucking massive. It was the most amount of bread I've ever seen in a box. It was just 37 pieces of like mini bread loaves. They were huge and they tasted amazing. Like they were solid breadsticks. I would not call them a stick. It's a bread branch. That shit was a bread tree trunk. And tasted really good.
Bread branch.
Bread branch. That bread branch was
Bread branch and beyond.
fantastic. They have, and then we got their little dessert pizza. We kind of surprised the kids with it. So we got, it's just
pizza.
The dough, the pizza dough, and then there's cinnamon, sugar, chocolate sauce, fucking all over that shit.
Oh, yeah.
And they barely bake it. And let me tell you, that thing was it was so
Yeah,
good
For the kids.
I mean,
For the kids.
I've got it for myself. Like
Man,
we
yes,
got it
is the
for
kid.
myself.
Yeah.
I am the kid. So yeah, had that, and
Jesus, dude.
I'm on no, like do not
Can
disturb.
you get any more notifications during the show? This
I'm on
guy,
do not
these
disturb.
freaking Gen Z guys are addicted to their cell phones.
I'm on do not disturb.
I mean, am I that boring that you need to talk to me?
no, it's fucking Dami and his stupid pinball groups.
You don't
Hey
have that on-
everybody, we're changing the rules for Wednesday. We're gonna just let me win. First place for Dami Labella. All right, so yeah, dessert pizza was fantastic. That's all I ate. What about you, Mark?
Oh, let me tell you. Well, let me tell you something, brother, about being a fat dude and talking about food. And I got a story to tell you. So I went downstate and visited my friend Alexis. We hung out for a bit, just chilling, hanging out. Got to meet her and everything. And then I came back. And when I came back, it was like downpouring rain on the highway. I-75 heading I-75 north. Just fucking downpouring rain.
Yep.
Little Subi was skipping around like crazy with the hydroplanage. And I made it. I almost died like 5 times. But I made it.
First time Mark drives out of the Bay City limits and he almost dies.
Yeah, that's about how it goes.
The last time that'll happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, lately I've just been kind of not really caring about that. So if I go, baby. The way she rolls.
On my way, Kenzie.
So I got into town and I was starving. So I decided, hey, Burger King's open late still. I was actually surprised how late they're usually open. And I rolled in there, saw someone at the drive-thru, and I got in there and I was like, yeah. So I rolled up. The guy's like, thank you for ordering. Thank you for selecting Burger King where you rule. How may I help you? And I'm like, hey, just generic default response is, hey, how's it going, man? And normally they're like, good. How can I help you? Like, what can can I take your order or stuff? And this man responded with, you don't want to ask me that right now. I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry, man. That's what I said. And he goes, yeah, man. It's oh no with a capital O. What can I get for you?
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So it took forever to get the food, which is whatever. Oh my God. Do you have to crush the bottle?
I don't know why I did that.
Yeah. You sit here and complain about me not sitting still in the chair and you're over there crunkling bottles.
That's a force of habit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, dude, I waited forever. And then when I got to it, it was like the manager himself just working. And like he was going back and cooking all the food and doing everything himself.
Oh, so
it
that
was like one man show.
That was the guy in the intercom.
Yeah.
So
he was doing everything. And then he's like, are you with DoorDash? I'm like, no, absolutely not.
That shit ruins marriages.
And I'm like, no, I'm not. He's like, good. I can't stand DoorDash. He's like, oh, they just show up and just get right in the middle and fuck up our whole flow and everything. This guy was going ham on DoorDash.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I get it. I hate DoorDash too. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you a little something about DoorDash.
So yeah, but yeah, we bonded a little bit there. I cheered up his night, and yeah. So that was my fat dude story. I just had some Burger King, and I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something. Okay? I think the best fast food cheeseburger, like boom boom quick cheeseburger, is Burger King.
Yeah, easy. Nobody beats their burger.
They're fast.
Their Whopper, nobody beats. Nobody in the fast food
I'll pick a
game
Big
beats
Mac
it.
over a Whopper.
No fucking way.
I will.
With cheese? Whopper with cheese. Whopper with cheese over a Big Mac?
I'm picking Big Mac over Whopper, but I will
You're
say the
fucking
cheeseburger,
wild.
their double cheeseburgers at Burger King are just so much better. I don't know why.
No,
Just
the
that
Whoppers.
frame below
Have
it.
you had a Whopper before?
I have had many Whoppers before.
A Big Mac's absolute ass compared to a Whopper. They're the same thickness, and a fucking Big Mac is like that wide. It's like the size of this fucking microphone.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe I don't want that thick ass burger.
I want that
patty.
thick burg.
Yeah, I don't want that. That's like Mondo. You ever seen Good Burger?
Yeah, home of the good burger.
Yeah, you know Mondo Burger, the place across the street that the dog wouldn't even eat the burger patty from.
That dog's fucking.
That's what Whoppers remind me of.
Dog's a capitalist.
Fucking capitalism, right?
Yeah, seriously.
So yeah, anyway, it's cool to see places like Burger King, Rail Dogs, opening later. They're staying open later now, which is dope. So I'm a fan of that because I get out of work late some nights. So
Yeah, and you don't want Taco Bell every night.
that's the only place that's ever open, yeah.
And it's just depressing.
Yeah.
Two nights of
There's
Taco
only so many dates you can take chicks to at Taco Bell, you know, before they get tired of it.
At the Taco
Hey,
Bell.
I'm out of work. What's open? Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Mm.
You want a Baja Blast freezer or a Blue Raspberry freezer? Let's
Yo,
get
babe.
crazy. You know what? Let's get crazy tonight. Let's do that strawberry freezy.
Oh, yeah, girl. Yo, girl, you want that crunchy taco with soft shell?
I'll tell you what. Let's go a little wild. Let's get the crunchy taco inside of the soft shell.
With this one girl, one time I tried to make it romantic, and we'd meet there, and then she'd get in my car, and then we'd go through the drive-thru together.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
And then when I got out, we
Did
go
you
into
just leave her
separate
back at her?
vehicles.
What the fuck is the point
It's
of
like
that?
going on a ride together.
That's insane.
Well, I'm paying for it, you know. I was like, come on, baby, get in the car. Yeah. What you want?
What you want? You order whatever you want.
And then they were like super picky. They're like, I don't want the jalapeno sauce. Blah, 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 blah.
Can I get the Mexican pizza without the pizza?
Mexican pizza without the Mexican.
I just want the pizza.
So yeah, man. Yeah, not the greatest. I think the other place to open like later is B-Dubs.
And
Not
who
really
wants
many
that?
places in Bay City that you can go to like late for a date. And like when I work, I get out super late. So I don't have any dating opportunities. So I think I've decided to just retire from the game.
Most people go to a bar,
Focus on myself. What is
but
this?
not Mark. He goes to a Taco
You
Bell.
want me to go to the bar?
No.
I'll go to a bar. If you guys all want to see me go to a bar, wait till next week's episode. See what kind of mark you want then. If that's what you want, I'll be like,
That's.
what's up? Welcome to the fucking Matters Podcast.
Let me go pee real quick.
Yeah, just piss break every fucking 10 minutes on the show.
It's
Man.
literally, that's how the show went in its early days.
Yeah,
One of us pissing every 10 minutes.
Yeah, but
Pause the show, redo it.
no, dude, it was so good too. We'd fucking pregame with vodka Red Bulls every show. Oh, give me a hell yeah! We need to bring that back. Maybe next season. That'll be our season debut.
Vodka Red Bulls.
Yeah, season debut will come back. I just need to start drinking again. I think. Now I'll think about it. Probably not.
Maybe don't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
I think I've made it this far. There's no really point to do it.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But yeah, every time and then lately it's been creeping back in. The demons in my head, the voices.
Just keep those
I'll be like-
fuckers out.
Yeah, they'll just be like, "Hey, it's me, Coors Light. How you been?" And I'm
You
like,
just-
"Dude, I'm fine. I told you. I know I signed a lifelong contract with you. I can't. Well, we haven't sued you yet for not drinking us. You signed a lifelong contract." I'm like, "I get it.
You
okay?
haven't. There's no defamation case because you haven't said anything bad about him.
No, yeah, no." And the thing is I'm like, and I still say, like, if somebody's drinking and people are drinking beer, I'm still like, I still shout out to Coors Light. I'm like, "Oh, cool, you guys are drinking? You should drink Coors Light. That's my favorite beer when I drink." So I still try and put them over when I don't drink. So, like, Coors Light is on my shit. So I've been getting letters in the mail from Coors Light, and they're like, "Dude, when are you coming back?" And I'm like, "Give me a sec."
Dom's like, you guys were professionals, or you guys were animals back in the day. More professional now. More professional for sure. There were.
We were animals.
We would like edit the show afterwards and keep drinking too, and then I would just walk home with you. I would like walk you back home.
Oh, I did some fucked up shits on those walks home, too.
Mm-hmm.
Real fucked up stuff.
It's good times. Essexville didn't know what hit him.
I might have had a few Trump campaign signs in the basement.
Oh, those were the heydays.
Just kidding. That's a felony.
That didn't happen. Is that a felony?
I don't know. Probably
That
not
seems
good, though.
aggressive. I could see Trump just putting that in place. Like, you can take any other governmental sign down, any position of, you can take any sign down, but if it's a Trump sign, felony.
Yeah, you can get a lot of trouble for that. I was just a joke. I would never do such a thing.
Of course not.
Yes.
Especially in Essexville. Such a nice place. Mark.
What's up, dog? This episode's brought to you by Coors Light. Taste them.
Proud sponsor of,
Taste the silver bullet.
and also a proud sponsor of the NFL, which is the next segment of this show. So let's talk. We got a line. We haven't talked football.
We're talking football.
And we're going to get a copyright strike for this. I don't care because we're going to play this thing the whole time we're doing this segment.
Are you really going to play it the whole time? We will get fucked.
No, we won't get fucked.
Well, spread them cheeks, baby, because we about to get fucked for this week's NFL update. No lube, motherfucker. Here we go.
So, we have not done a single NFL update since the Lions have started playing. We've talked about them a little bit here and there, but there is much to talk about if you are a Detroit Lions fan. We are in week 4.
Week 4
of the NFL season. Tonight is the last night of week 4, actually. So far.
Gotta go with the music. Gotta keep it going. Keep
I know.
hype.
So far, the Lions have come out 3-1 this week on Thursday night. Primetime game in Lambeau Field. We took it to the Packers.
Green
Signed,
Bay.
sealed, delivered a loss to them. Right to their fucking face. And
That's right.
You know who was in the stadium after the lights went out? After all the fans left?
Taylor Swift.
No. But the Lions fans were sure there.
That's right.
They were,
On fire, pumped, screaming, "Let's go Lions" chants. And you know what? It made me cry almost inside because there was a time I got kicked out of a bar in Green Bay for saying "Let's go Lions" during karaoke with a live mic. And you know what? The Lions Nation was there in Green Bay that night, and you could hear the "Let's go Lions" chants. Green Bay fans were leaving. Lions fans were sticking around, baby.
yeah, man, that was, I don't know if I mean, that definitely has never happened since
No.
I've been alive.
And they want to make sure it never happens again. They have issued a statement to all their season ticket holders to only sell their tickets to Packer fans. So this never happens again, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah.
Because they'd be like, "Oh yeah, man, yeah, go Pack, go, right? Yeah, go, yeah.
Oh,
I wanna buy some of these tickets. Yeah, go Pack, go, right? Yeah, go Pack, go. Fuck the Bears, right? Okay, yeah, get the tickets purchased. Ah, just kidding, psych. Let's go, Lions! Woo, we're taking over. That is ours. That's Ford Field West.
Yeah, dude. I heard that call today that they're calling it Ford Field West. I loved it. I mean, it was the first time that I've been alive to see Lions cheers in Lambeau. It's also one of the first times, if not the first time, I've seen people booing the Packers as they go into the tunnel for halftime. I mean, they were
Love it.
all boos in that stadium. They were not happy. They had 24 yards on offense going into the third quarter. So the Lions beat the Packers, 34-20? Absolutely. And that's putting it lightly. Like, the game was a lot more far away than that. It was not that close. So a little bit of updates around the league. Just kind of the high points, low points of the week. I'm not going to go through every game. I would love to do that. Maybe we'll do that someday, but we're not going to do that today. What we are going to talk about is the Bears. The Bears. So in our division right now, we have the Lions, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Bears. That's
The
it.
Bears.
NFC North. Lions 3-1, Packers 2-2, Vikings 1-3. Bears dead last 0-4, losing to the Denver Broncos, who last week had the most points scored against them almost ever.
Yeah.
70-20 against the Miami Dolphins.
The Bears were winning 28-7.
The Bears were winning 28-7 going into the second half, and they blew that entire lead and lost 31-28 to the fucking Denver Broncos.
I'm not going to say shit because this happens a lot with Lions. I mean, we got to play them twice in the year. I'm not going to say shit.
Agreed.
Knocking on wood.
But man, they looked fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And I was just gonna ask you. I don't know if have you been keeping up with the NFL season much?
Yeah, I watched my fantasy football team. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, you're 4-0.
Yeah.
I think I made it.
Undefeated, baby.
I'm 2-2. You and Dylan have some.
That's what happens when Christian McCaffrey gets 45 points in one game.
David, I put David Montgomery in. He was questionable before the game, and I'm like, nah, he's playing. He's literally just quoted was like, I want to be on a team that wins against the Packers. Like he's gonna miss his game against the Packers. Yeah, he got me like 36 points. So
Nice.
he put him up too. Running backs are underappreciated, turns out. So I was just gonna ask you what you think are the 3 most embarrassing teams of the season so far in the NFL.
Probably the Jets because all they care about is fucking Aaron Rodgers, and all the media cares about is Aaron Rodgers because that's all they talk about. I'm so sick of it. Even when he's freaking hurt, injured reserve, IR, he's out for the season, they're still talking about him.
It's crazy. They'll never not stop talking about
It
this
won't
guy.
even be a game with the Jets, and they're still talking about him. I'm so over it. And here I am talking about him.
Yep.
Fuck.
You're keeping it going.
God
It's
damn
like
it.
Beetlejuice.
Ugh.
Aaron Rodgers.
Biggie Smalls. So yeah, no, embarrassing. I don't know. Broncos, that was pretty bad. Yeah, Russell Wilson. Yeah,
He's
pretty
terrible.
bad. Pretty bad. Honestly, the Dolphins. Yeah, they pulled out that crazy 70 point, but then they got their asses whooped by the Bills. So
Yeah, they did.
don't ever get too hype.
No.
And that's why with the Lions. Yeah, we went into Ford Field West, or AKA Lambeau Field. We went into our second stadium, and we kicked ass.
We're a road team, man. We're not a home team.
But
Which
the
is
thing
weird.
is, just don't sip on the Kool-Aid too much. Because, this happens all the time where we think we're sweet, and then we get our asses kicked, just like the Dolphins did last week. So.
We have a very good schedule ahead of us, so we should we should be in a good situation. I'm not gonna call. I called my idea of what I thought we were gonna be at the end of the year.
You said 10 wins, right?
11-6 is what I put us at.
Okay.
Which I don't think. I mean, we're not that far off the mark.
Oh boy, I don't know.
So next week we play the Panthers. Panthers are 0-4. They are absolutely one of my hilariously bad teams.
Shout out to Michael Walker, huge Panther fan. Panther
Yeah.
Nation.
Bryce Young, rookie quarterback. He's playing great. He actually is
Bryce
playing
up, son.
Bryce up. He's doing really well. So Panthers, hilariously bad. Cardinals, I fucking hate the Cardinals. I don't hate the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray is the most overrated quarterback of all
I've
time.
always thought he was always overrated.
So they're 1-3. I love seeing them shit the bed. They're terrible. And then the Bears. The Bears are just
The Bears.
awful. They're just awful. They're awful in every way.
They have the first 2 picks. If the season ended, they would have the first 2 picks in the draft.
They should tank, get rid of Justin Fields, get a new quarterback, and then build a fucking team around him. Because Justin Fields hasn't. I don't know. I'm not crazy about him. I don't think he's a good quarterback. So
What's our next segment?
our next segment is gonna be
Is it music time? With the football music?
that makes way more sense to
Yes.
go into. So
I'm
why don't-
excited for this. I'm excited when you do these little special segments for me.
So keeping alongside the football
Guessing game.
tradition here, I'm gonna play 5 songs for Mark, all from 5 different systems, each coming out at a later time. So we're gonna go NES, Genesis, Super Nintendo, N64, PS1.
And that's the order
And
you're going to do them in?
That's the order I'm gonna do them in, oldest to newest.
Okay.
This is gonna be main theme menu theme from a popular football game on these consoles, and you got to name the game.
Name the game.
Yep, no repeat.
Name the game. Just name the game.
Yeah.
What'd you say? No repeat? What was that hint? What was that hint?
I'm not gonna say that.
No, wait. Now I know if there's a repeat. Now you've confused me. Now I don't know if I should say the same
You
thing.
shouldn't pay attention to what I just said because it really doesn't help you either way.
It messes with me psychologically.
Because it
the
does.
guessing.
It actually does not help you at all.
You know I'm going to go to a wrestling show with Ian? I'm going to meet Bret Hart finally.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's
Me and
fucking
Bret are
awesome.
going to finally meet. And like, mate. Not mate.
You're gonna mate?
We're not going to mate. We're going to meet. But we have the same birthday.
No way.
Yeah. I'm going to show him my driver's license and be like, sign this.
Sign this, please. Please sign my license.
All right. Hit me with that.
And then they're gonna be like,
Sir.
sir,
This is
why is Bret the Hitman Hart's thing on your license here? So this is the first game.
NES, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. There's a lot of football games. I don't know. I'm going to take a random guess. I'm going to say Touchdown Fever. Is that it? No. Damn it, dude. You fucker.
Tecmo Super Bowl.
I was going to say
Yeah.
that first. I was literally going to say that first.
I went easy on it.
Motherfucker.
I didn't do too much research
Alright,
on the best.
I was going to do Tecmo Super Bowl.
So 0 for 1.
No, that's one because that was what I was going to do.
Oh, okay. Next up, Sega Genesis. This is a tough one. I think you might get it though.
I didn't really dive hard into the sports games.
Well, these are not. This is not. If you get 0 for 5, I'm not gonna make you. You're not gonna. I'm not gonna make you feel bad. I
Okay.
didn't do the easiest ones.
Dom, you remember those Hitmen? Mutant League Football? Wait, let me listen to it longer. Mutant League Football?
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking mosh pit. Start breaking shit, dude.
So I was like trying to find Genesis stuff, right? And let me see if I can find. Let me tell you, Genesis, possibly some really good football games. They don't have good music, but I was impressed with.
There's that Joe Montana just all over the place for Genesis. I don't think I've ever played any of them though.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, dude, Madden 94. Put that shit in there.
Yeah, I had Madden 94.
I didn't-
got that from a garage sale
I didn't know that they'd fit that in there. That's
Yeah.
super awesome that they were able to do that.
with the EA Sports thing.
Yeah,
yeah, that's been around
EA
forever.
Sport. I didn't know that was back
NHL
from.
games and everything.
I didn't think they made it all the way back to Genesis. So for those that are just tuning in, first game, Tecmo Super Bowl on NES. Second game, Mutant League Football on Genesis. And I'm trying to do title theme, menu theme, whatever sounds better.
Yep.
That's kind of my going. I'm going for those two.
Is this Super Nintendo? Or what
This is
it?
gonna be Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Oh wait. Okay, that's the intro. Let me give you this one though. Really?
Tecmo Super Bowl.
Yeah. So,
That's what I was gonna guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
and that was the
Pretty good intro.
like menu for Tecmo Super Bowl.
Well, when
So
my favorite football intro was not on here then.
yeah, I can play that because I know I didn't pick that because of that.
Yeah.
I want you to know that's the best that Tecmo Super Bowl ever got because I went through all these soundtracks. Tecmo Super Bowl 2, okay. Tecmo Super Bowl 3, worst one. They somehow got worse. I would say NES is better than Super Nintendo. So you have NES top of the pyramid there. And then as they release games, the soundtrack just gets so much worse.
Weird.
This is where this is the fucking Tecmo Super Bowl 3. And it's like surprisingly, that's not gonna do it. Whatever. I'll play it for you later. It's so bad. The menu for
Well, you have to play it now because now
Well-
the listeners want to hear it.
let me see if I can find it in my library. Give me 1 sec, listeners. You got to deal.
Yeah, because they want to know how bad this sounds.
It's so fucking bad.
I didn't even know they made a third Tecmo Super Bowl. I didn't even know they made a second one.
Yeah, dude. Tecmo Super Bowl 2 on PS or on PS. They made Tecmo Super Bowl 1
I know that on NES.
and NES
and
Super
then they
Nintendo.
had a Super Nintendo. Okay.
So Tecmo Super Bowl 2, really rare game. It was like a special edition game.
Yeah, I didn't even know that existed.
Best one they've ever made. Like best gameplay they've ever made.
Okay.
And then they did Tecmo Super Bowl 3, and all of these are on Genesis as well. 3 is like the most graphically impressive of those 2D football
Does
games.
Jason have all these?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's where I've kind of heard from it.
3 is really cool, but it's not as good as the first or the second one. So here's 3. Same menu.
Same music.
Mhm. This is the menu. It's okay. This is 2. It's okay. Better than 3, but not as good as 1.
No, one kills us. First one I couldn't tell. Like on the third one, it sounded like this dude was just burping.
It was
over and
fucked
over.
up. So you're 2 for 3 right now. So let's move on. You tell Matt about this music from Smash Drive. Yeah, we listened and it's off.
It was a segment we did.
I think we played it actually.
Yeah.
So we're moving on to the 64. So let me hit you with that.
64.
If you get this or the PS1, I'll be impressed.
Are these all NFL games?
They're all licensed.
NFL, not college or anything.
No. Nothing college.
This is 64.
Yep. It's a good intro.
Okay, so I know it's not Blitz. And I know...
Look at that fucking guitar riff is so unnecessary for a...
I'm just trying to think of all the football games. There was Madden, Quarterback Club, and Blitz. I feel like that was it. I'm going to say... Do I have to guess the year?
Go for the game first.
Quarterback Club.
No. You gotta guess which year of the other game then.
Then it's Madden.
Okay, what one?
This is Madden?
This is Madden.
That's
right?
insane. I'm going to say 2000.
Madden 64. Just
Oh, the
straight
very
up-
first one.
Very
Okay.
first. That's a sick intro for a fucking Madden game.
Yeah, shocking.
I was
Shocking.
very impressed, and I'm impressed more so by this next one. So that
this
is
the
Madden.
PS1?
So that was Madden 64. It's the first one. What, in like 98, 99, something like that. I think 98. Yeah, this last one is PS1. There's zero chance you get this, but I will be. You can fucking shoot your shot, and I'll tell you what.
I've already got an idea.
If you guess the series,
I already got an idea.
boom, awesome. If you guess the year, brownie points. We'll just say you won the segment.
All right. Can I get two guesses?
Yeah.
Game Day? NFL Game Day?
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
What year? And it is a year.
Game Day 2000.
Final guess?
Yeah.
Game Day 99.
Ah!
Good job.
Look, as soon as you said PlayStation, you won't get it. I was just immediately like, it's got to be a Game Day.
Yeah, because who fucking remembers Game Day?
989 Sports, baby.
989 Studios.
Dude, they made NCAA Game Breaker. Game Breaker.
They made good games. 989 made some bomb ass games.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was the football segment. Let's, of course, we got to play Mark's favorite, which is Quarterback Club on the Super Nintendo.
Quarterback Club 96.
Mhm.
The game that started it all for me. That's what got me into football. Shout out to Sam Long. That's right, brother. He was the one that was like, you should learn how to play this football game.
We have used this so many times.
Yep, and it deserves it every fall.
I like that this dude. Title music or menu? Title. Use this as an
Feel
intro.
it in your ears?
Yeah.
Wait for it.
He's got the ball.
He's got the ball.
Touchdown!
That's the best. That's the best football intro of all time. Prove me wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta tell you, as I was going through these soundtracks, it's something I think I might do for just fun. It's criminal how many 64 soundtracks are just not on YouTube. Like the OST is not on YouTube.
Weird.
It's crazy, and I think I might just. It would be a dumb amount of views for our channel,
Yeah.
and I think I might do it.
Do
Just-
it. I want dumb views.
Yeah, because I couldn't even find a fucking Blitz soundtrack.
Yeah.
to play on YouTube, which is ridiculous. Like if every NES game you can have the OST and then remixed and revamped versions of it, and you can't have Madden fucking 2000 OST or whatever. Like, come on. I'm looking at these fucking 14-year-old videos where it's somebody like loading up their 64 and it's like playing the music on top of fucking like replays. So they were trying to play the music for the game. They were playing the title menu music or whatever, and it kept cutting to the fucking replay, so it cut the music out. It's like, this is not how this should be done. This is bad. But yeah, that was the music challenge thing that we are doing. We still do have that segment, the movies.
Let's do it. I got some movie stuff I need to talk about. I've been having some movie nights. Little prize for the viewers, not the listeners that time.
All right. I'll go through mine. You tell me. It sounds like I gotta go pee anyway, so you can tell the audience yours. Just kidding. So I watched 2 movies I've never watched through completely this week. First one last night, finished it.
Can I open the door?
No. Okay. Well, you can crack it. First time I've ever watched through this movie start to finish. I've seen clips from it a billion times. I have finally watched Pulp Fiction.
Holy shit.
Front to back.
You never seen it before?
I've never seen that movie. I've seen so much of that movie just like in and out, popping in, popping out, but never just sat down and watched the whole fucking thing. Thoughts on the movie?
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Like,
is it over? Did it get overhyped for you? Is it one of those scenarios?
I mean, is it like
I've had a few of those happen.
Is it a Tarantino movie that I will go back and watch? Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a movie that has changed my life? No. And here's what I kind of noticed about the movie. There are very there are scenes of that movie that are so monumental, so big, that it overshadows all the rest of the movie. There's 5 huge scenes in that movie, and then the rest is kind of just bullshit. Like nothing happens. It's just kind of people going about their day. And
you're gonna get heat.
Apart from these 5 scenes, there's really nothing to that movie. It ties it. It's funny. They do the little spin on the end where it ties the whole movie. They start tying the movie together. And I did like that. I caught the end of it. I definitely caught like where they really fucking brought it all back together. But man, giving that movie a 5? No way. 3.5. I think a 3.5 out of 5 rating on that movie is good. I might give it 4 stars. Because there are just those scenes that are just so like fucking awesome.
You rating Letterboxd reviews, bro?
I
get on that.
I know. I haven't had
starting
time
to again. I was slacking for a while.
I have so many to write.
Yeah.
But I got to write them while I watch the movie.
You do. You need to.
So if I could give that movie I give that movie a 3.75 stars.
It doesn't exist.
I know, but that's what I'm giving it because I can't. It's not a 3.5, but I don't think it deserves a 4.
Wow.
And yeah, it's a good movie. It's not amazing.
Does he look like a bitch?
Yeah. Then why are you trying to fuck him?
This is a tasty burger.
Come
on, man. That movie's great.
It is. It's awesome. I've seen that scene 5 million times.
I think I had a date one night, and the chick watched that, and she just wasn't feeling it. So I guess it just depends on the scenario, how you're feeling in life, really. Like, you know.
I will say, the scene where they blow that dude's brain off in the car, and then they're just going through the process of trying to clean the car,
Yeah.
and like that's my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah.
And just watching this guy, like, what does John Travolta say? He's like, a please would be nice. And he just kind of tears into Travolta, like, I got shit to do, man. Like, can you please clean the fucking car? So that scene, amazing. So yeah, that was a good movie. I'm glad I got to finally see the whole thing start to finish. And one other movie, big movie that I've never seen that I watched straight through. I've just never seen this movie. V for Vendetta.
Oh, that's a good one.
That movie's great.
Yeah.
That movie was fantastic.
Yeah, it's a real good one.
Not what I really expected, though. It was, I kind of thought it was going to be like way more anarchist, like fuck the government, down with all the rules, down with everything. But it's kind of just like, it's a vendetta. It's literally one dude that has his kind of revenge out, and he's almost trying to help the rest of the world become knowledgeable or cognizant of what's happening around them. But it's not like the way that I thought it was going to be, where it's like he's starting a revolution and all these people are revolting against the government. It's way more personal, and I enjoyed that a lot more, actually, than I thought I would.
What do you give that one out of 5?
That's easily a 4-star. I don't know if I'd give it 4 or 5, but easily a 4-star.
I'm going to pull up my letterbox because I did watch a couple flicks and I made some reviews for it. My films I watched. First one's Elemental. It's on Disney.
Yep.
Reed loves that movie. I've watched it. He has it on all the time. Since he's grounded, the only thing he's allowed to do is watch Disney Plus now. And he loves that movie. Like, he watches it and then he watches the making of it. And it's just like, so I was in a really bad headspace the night we watched it. Like, real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, probably one of the worst headspaces I've ever been in my life. You know, going through tough times, battling, you know, I've been battling injuries all year long.
Yeah.
And that movie just, I don't know, just seeing it, it's a love movie. It's got happiness in it and love.
Tell me,
And
I
at
mean,
that
like,
time, I was just full of anger and hate.
so this movie's
so-
about fire and water, right?
Yeah, so it's about elements.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I thought it was a terrible movie because I gave it a 1 star out of 5.
Damn.
It's about fire and water falling in love. How dumb. Neat animation, gets it a 1 star. That's my review for Elemental.
You kept it nice and concise.
Yeah, I just think that's stupid. It's fire and water, man. They don't mix.
They really don't. I mean,
It's stupid. So that's my review on that. Ugh, so much love stuff and everything in it that just makes no sense.
was there any like redeeming value about it? Where was there good voice acting? Was the animation you said was good, but the story overall just was not there?
Yeah, it's unrealistic. You need to,
What's on? Okay,
you got like fire and water just doesn't,
but they
they
mix.
can't fall in love.
I mean,
You
You
fire,
bo-
water puts out fire.
but fire boils water and makes some nice fucking food sometimes.
Yeah, but they don't touch. There's like
There's a
there's
barrier
a fucking
between.
pot.
Yeah.
So maybe if the pot was in there,
Maybe if
it was like a love triangle and the pot just shows up and fucks
Fire,
them both
pot,
up.
water. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's a love triangle story. Ménage à trois with the pot. I don't think it'd be on Disney Plus then.
Oh my God, I have to comment on this.
Oh shit.
I
Damn, yes,
I will
please.
be coming.
Please bring it in.
So-
Let's bring him in right now. I
Right-
love this. I love when this happens.
So Tom says, "Oh shit, I just watched You've Got Mail." Tom Hanks is the villain in that one. Meg Ryan is the victim. Meg Ryan. So
So what is the general consensus?
So-
What are they image? It's been a while since I've seen
I'll
it.
give you the quick rundown of
Yeah, 'cause
You've Got Mail.
We all know how I feel about Sleepless in Seattle.
So You've Got Mail, Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan. They start this movie out. Both of them are dating other people. Tom Hanks is the owner of Fox Books, which is a big corporation in New York that has thousands and thousands. They're like the Barnes & Noble Meg Ryan owns the shop around the corner, which is a private
small mom
and pop shop that's been there for years. And as Fox Books has moved in, because they like just opened up, it's like a grand unveiling for them at the movie. Dave Chappelle's in this movie, by the way.
Oh, crazy. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
he's like Tom Hanks's fucking like assistant or like hype man almost.
Okay.
So it's basically just like Tom Hanks goes in there and it's their clash. They're like the other thing is I see you've watched it too, Matt. I love You've Got Mail. So they are clashing business people that know each other. But there's this other thing to it. This is the era of the email, the first entrance of it.
Yeah.
So these guys are Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan are email people. Like
Isn't it
they're
funny? Isn't it ironic that they would both their businesses are probably shut down now because the internet and ebooks ruined both of them.
yeah. So they're both like
Yeah.
on to. They could just be dead and homeless at this point.
Yeah.
So they are emailing each other back and forth throughout this movie, not knowing who the other is. And then, it's just that whole thing. So Tom Hanks is the villain in this one. So are you saying Tom Hanks is the villain just because he owns a big-ass bookstore and other stores suffered?
Yeah,
I
like the
think
big bad Walmart.
And Meg Ryan being the victim. Meg Ryan is a victim of capitalism. Meg Ryan is not a victim of Tom Hanks. Meg Ryan gets to make off with Tom Hanks's money after they link up. Like the only thing Meg Ryan is victimized in is that her shop closes down because a big ass corporation opens up. It blows. That's fucking terrible. He gaslit her. What did he gaslight her on? I make that joke all the time now. I'm like, you're gaslighting me.
Oh yeah. Misogynistic, narcissistic, gatekeeping, gaslighting.
Oh
freak.
yeah, that's the thing. Okay.
Oh shit.
I can't say. I'm not spoiling the movie
Oh,
because
we can
it's
spoil
so
it.
old.
He knew her identity for months.
Okay.
Creepy.
So here's what happened.
He totally gaslit her.
So the email. There's two separate things here. So the email people, their email relationship, they're like, hey, do you want to meet up, grab coffee? So they start working that game. And then as that's happening, her store is starting to close down. She's doing like, the end of business sales and stuff like that. And she's occasionally seeing Tom Hanks and he's trying to be like cordial and nice about it. And she just fucking hates him because he's killing her bookstore. So it gets to the point where Meg Ryan is at this coffee shop and Tom Hanks and Dave Chappelle are walking there because Tom Hanks has this anonymous date. They don't know each other's names. They don't know what they look like. They don't know anything about each other. But at this date, they have a book with like a rose in it. So Dave Chappelle, they get to the cafe and Tom Hanks is like, go see if she's there. Please go see if she's there for me. And Dave goes up to the window. He's like, oh yeah, I see her. She's pretty. This is a good one. And he's like, how do you feel about, I don't remember her name. He's like, how do you feel about that chick from the shop around the corner? And Tom's like, oh yeah, she's pretty. She's all right. Yeah, cool. And Dave's like, well, I hope you really like her because it's her. And Tom goes up, sees him, and then Tom goes in there to meet Meg Ryan and plays it off like he's just stopping in for a coffee. He doesn't tell her that he's there for the date, but he sits down at the table and starts like kind of berating her a little bit for her date not showing up, even though he's the asshole. That's
awful.
Yeah. So I give you that one. He
Dude,
played
he's a
that.
dick.
He played that
He's
really.
a villain. I think Dom's right here.
He played that really shittily.
And I'll say, Dom just said, watch it, Mark. Meg is the villain in Sleepless in Seattle. Tom is the villain in You've Got Mail. So if Dom agrees with me that Meg Ryan's the villain in Sleepless in Seattle, which she rightfully is.
She is
a horrible person.
She
in
is.
that.
She is.
And that movie trashes mental health.
So Meg Ryan, villain in Sleepless in Seattle, hero in You've Got Mail.
I don't know if I'm say hero, but I'll watch the movie. And
But
come up-
victim.
I'll
Okay,
come up-
victim.
I'll come up with that.
So hero or
Victim.
villain victim.
Okay.
And Tom Hanks, victim in
No, he isn't a victim.
in Sleepless in Seattle.
No.
That dude just wants to live on his houseboat
He's not a
with his
victim.
kid.
No, the victim is.
He's a victim of stalking.
The victim is the fucking dude that gets cheated on by Meg
He's
Ryan.
also there can be multiple victims.
Yeah, she just victimizes everyone in that movie.
Yeah, so she's
evil.
double victim.
Yeah, she's an awful person.
But Tom Hanks is a victim of stalking. That may or may not work out for him. He's kind of into it.
This is a
apparently.
scary time of the year, folks. Halloween. If you want to watch some scary, terrifying, creepy people, watch You've Got Mail and Sleepless in Seattle.
So
Absolutely terrifying films.
So now it's down to Harry and Sally on who's
Yeah, and you watched
the
that one.
victim.
You said Harry's a real dick.
Harry is a piece of shit. Harry's
Yeah.
a piece of fucking shit in that movie.
Yeah.
Sally's
and
fine.
then,
She's
and then Meg Ryan kills Goose in Top Gun. We all know that.
yeah.
She went in there. She got done singing Great Balls of Fire on the piano. Went into the cockpit of that fucking plane. Messed it up so that Goose would smash into the top. And she collect a life insurance policy. Meg Ryan is a villain in every movie.
And that's why she's not in Hollywood anymore.
Yep.
You should watch You've Got Mail, though. It's actually a pretty good movie. And this we call a callback in the biz. You've Got Mail, great movie.
Okay.
And I don't think Tom Hanks is a villain. I think he's in a sticky situation. And
I
does-
watched a new movie.
okay,
Zach has been hitting me up to watch it, and we had a little movie night last night. Alita Battle Angel. Have you ever seen it?
no,
So yeah, it's on Hulu now. If you want to watch it, movie's amazing, super good. I said this movie was super awesome from start to finish. Very cool plot, amazing fight scenes, and some radical rollerball action scenes. I very much enjoyed this movie. The only bummer was that some of the lines were incredibly cheesy at times, and the end makes you feel thirsty for more, which will probably never happen since it didn't make that much money. I hate when that happens to cool movies that deserve sequels. However, after making this review, I give it 3.5 stars. After making this review, Zach hit me up that apparently James Cameron is still planning to make more movies of this.
okay.
And this movie is sweet. You have to watch it. It's on Hulu. You'll dig it because you're all in the anime and shit. Apparently, that's a manga or something.
Oh
too,
yeah,
so-
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, very cool. So yeah, it's cool. It's she plays an android or a cyborg and everything, and yeah, he rebuilds. He like finds her head and like shoulders or whatever in like a garbage throwaway because it takes place like in 2300 something.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then he has like a body, and he puts the head on the robot body and like brings her back to life and stuff. And it's wild, dude. Super cool. Got
I'll
some
give it a shot.
cyberpunk feels to it, like as far as the
Yeah.
environment and the animation. The CGI is some of the best CGI I've ever seen, which sounds crazy to say because usually CGI is bad, but this has the best.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
Very good movie.
Well,
So,
Well, Mark, I got a new topic. Oh, you know what? We got a little pinball update to do.
oh yeah, yep.
Are we doing it?
Yeah, of course
Okay.
we're doing that. We're going to talk about it last week, and the show got cut short. Got a big announcement to make.
You gotta send me that.
Just gonna. You want me to send you that?
Yeah, unless we're not doing that.
I don't know what you're talking about, but anyway.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Pinball update. Did you play the music? I don't have my headphones on.
I did.
You already did?
I already did.
I've just been talking this whole time over it. Fucking cool. Pinball update. All right, Matt. You made a bet. You made a little bet with Dami Labella.
I did.
Yes. You said that Dominic was getting on his high horse, bragging a little bit, if you will.
Yeah, a
And
little bit.
then Matty Ice finally got sick of it and called him out.
Yeah, I'm not in the pinball group chats very often, if ever. And I was just, that day I was, leaving work. I was about to leave work, and I'm like, man, this guy's just on his fucking, like, he is just sucking his own dick today. Like, let's bring this back a little bit.
I just texted him and said Pinball update live now because it's the only segment he ever cares about on the show.
And yeah, he was just like, I'm Dom, I'm so cool. I'm literally the best, and I'm going to write a guide on how to be better at pinball. So
He's
Yeah,
fourth
and
in the state, so I mean,
he is way better than all of us combined at pinball. It's warranted. He deserves it.
Yeah.
But I like giving Dom shit, and I think Dom likes it too. I'm like his.
I don't know.
Oh, he does.
Okay.
So we had a little battle, and I said, I don't remember what my claim was, but I put up 3 games. I said Firepower, Whirlwind, and Black Knight Sword of Rage were 3 games that Dom could not. I don't remember what I said. That Dom couldn't beat me in, or something like that. I don't think I made that bold of a claim, but I did say he wouldn't stop me on him, or something like that. So I went up to Crazy Quarters, and this was the Monday before last week's show. This was last week. I went up there, and Dom and I played 5 games on Firepower, 5 games on Whirlwind, and 5 games on Black Knight Sword of Rage. And I thought Firepower was going to be my game. So I was getting like percentages of my win chances here. So my win chance for Firepower from Mark was 50%. I was going to win 50% of those games.
Yeah.
My
kind of an up in air. type
my
thing.
my percentage on Black Knight, I think you gave me like 20-30%, something like that. And then my chance on Whirlwind was 1%. There was no chance I was winning that game.
Yeah. There's not a chance. Dom's.
Here's my listen. So Dom and I, we played 5 games each, head to head. Nothing crazy. There was a little shit talking, but it was a nice, cordial, professional environment to play pinball. I lost all 5 games on Firepower.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Not much shit talk, huh? You two are pretty brutal at each other.
It just wasn't the vibe. I think. I don't know what that says.
Oh, Dom, that's my brother Dom. He calls Dom Labella 1.5.
1.5. Dommy 1.5. Okay. Whatever Dominic said. So, what did you ask me? No shit talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just didn't. I don't know. There wasn't enough time to really like enjoy. We were on a time crunch.
Yeah.
Dommy had to go
We had
work
the
on
podcast.
we had the podcast. He had to go work on his other thing that he's better than everybody at, DDR. He was going to play some DDR with people. So it was kind of a rushed thing. It was a last minute thing. So the shit talking was
Put on hold.
calm down.
How'd you do on Whirlwind?
Whirlwind, I did pretty well on.
1%.
I beat him 1 out of 5 games. They were a lot closer than that though. Like 3 of those games were pretty close. Dom can call me out on it here. There was only 1 game that he really whooped my ass in. But most of those games had a chance. And same for Firepower. He didn't whoop my ass on any of them. But Firepower is Firepower. He had a lot of house balls where he just didn't get to flip at all.
Yeah, that's pinball, baby.
And that's how it went. Black Knight Sword of Rage, I would like some more competition on that one because I did better than I thought I did. Almost won 2 games on there, but he beat me 4 out of 5 on those ones. So I won 1 Whirlwind, 1 Sword, Black Knight, 0 Firepower.
He said he was going to beat you in every game, so you proved him wrong there.
I still beat him.
I
Yeah.
believe that you won this this battle between you and 4th in the state, Dominic Lavella. Great game. Good job, Dom. Way to represent though. Way to, you get called out. Way to take on the challengers. Take on all challengers.
I think next time we do this, we're gonna have some more time. We're gonna have some more fun. I would like to shit talk Dom more because he gets into it.
Yeah,
and
it's funny.
It'll make or break him. Like,
oh, I don't know about that.
He's not. I wouldn't say Dom is a guy that operates outside of his emotions. His emotions, they become a factor.
Disagree.
His
Dom
emotions become.
Dom says disagree.
His emotions become a factor when he plays, and you can disagree all you want, but when he starts getting frustrated, that moment as he gets frustrated, you've got about a 2 game window, and then he gets dialed, and then you're probably done. But if you can get him,
he did say he gets more competitive.
if you can get him as he's getting frustrated and right after the frustration has kind of let out, that's your prime time to beat Dom. That's the moment. And then he'll get dialed.
Matt Mays knows pinball me 8 months ago, and then him talking while I'm playing Mario.
I know, no, Dom, I just know you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much pinball you played last year compared to now. This is just you as the Dommy that I know. I'm not saying you let your emotions get the best of you. I'm just saying the emotions are a factor. If you're going to say, and especially like for anybody, if you're going to say that you getting mad, frustrated, happy, whatever, doesn't have a factor on your playing, that's wild. So I can only...
I'm an ice man. Nothing bothers me whatsoever in pinball.
I can only play when Dom's at a distinct emotional deficit and I pounce, not from skill. I will say, Dom can maneuver a pinball machine to a level that I just don't see how the tilt bob is okay with it. I literally heard Black Knight like bending. He was like bending that machine, and that shit, no warning. And he even looked at me. He's like, okay. Like he was like, yeah, that should have been. But he's like fucking, and it's like just popping him over. I was watching him play Whirlwind, and I know bending
suck my ass. He definitely is not bending.
I was watching him play Whirlwind, and I could tell that when you made that 1% claim, very accurate, because he's like getting the ball up on a flipper, gently bumping it up.
He's got
to
the techniques.
Transfer over. It's like, yeah, this guy's got it.
So you should be like me and learn from Dom instead of get up against Dom.
I
can't beat him. Join him, baby.
I'm not against him, but I'm not gonna. I will always, forever. You could beat me 50 times in a row, Dom. I will always be the one guy that's like, this guy just started fucking playing. Like, fuck this guy. And
well, I'm just saying, I listened to Dom and learned some shit, and I won a tournament. So, you know.
Oh, yeah. I listen. I do not. The one and only game I've played on Venom where I beat your score, he walked me through playing it. And
what score did you beat?
Your Venom high score.
Yeah, it can't be that. You can't be my new Venom high score.
All right.
What's your high score?
I don't know, like 338 or something.
Yeah, I got like 450 now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, to fucking
It's
beat
not that
mine.
good, but what do you think of the new Venom?
I love the new Venom.
Yeah,
it's a super simple game, and that's why I like it. There's not like 400 modes going at the same. All right, I'm gonna try and not exaggerate. I'm just gonna be plain on. The problem I have with New Stearns is there are so many modes that you can get at the same time with so many bonus multipliers that for anyone that doesn't know how to play that game, they are at a huge disadvantage. And of course, that aspect adds so much replayability. There's no reason that they should ever get rid of it. But when you have a game like Venom that comes into the picture, that is still fun, because I found it a lot of fun. I found the shots a lot of fun.
Me too.
And it breaks down that complexity, makes it a little more simple, a little bit more beginner friendly, I guess you could say.
It's a game of patience. You have to very much cradle up, aim your shots.
Yeah.
Grab it again, cradle up, aim your shots. You got to be patient with it, which is a good game for me, because I still struggle sometimes with having patience.
I just really like that game a lot for its simplicity.
So we do have, I don't know if you got those things yet. I sent you.
I do.
We do have, I have an announcement to make. First of all,
a game for simpletons like Matt Mays. Thank you.
Stern.
Appreciate it, Dom.
Yeah. So
Mark's got an update.
Yeah. So first of all, quick announcements for all you people watching live now. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. we have One Up Games set in Saginaw has the Weird Al tournament. That's where they're going to be giving away a lot of cool Weird Al prizes. Ian's running it, and he's got amazing giveaways going for that. I'm talking like he's got some Weird Al CDs. That's right, compact disc, baby. That's right, he's got a couple of those. UHF, the Weird Al movie. He's got that on Blu-ray to be given away. And he's got a lot more cool Weird Al items that are just awesome. So, yeah, and it's going to be good. There's going to be a lot of people, and the finals will be on the Weird Al machine they have there. Also, Wednesday nights, Crazy Quarters, 6:30 p.m. They still got the tournaments rolling there. And then there's actually a special one this Saturday. It's an invite only. But shout out to Phil, his birthday. Phil and Melinda's house. Yeah, there's going to be a cool tournament there. So we're going to have a fun time there. So
There
that
you
should
go.
be a good time. Now, here is my thing. I will be making it to Weird Al probably. And I'm going to go to Phil and Melinda's. But, go ahead. I'll let you start. With that, we have a little announcement here. I have some stuff to say.
I got you.
If you can do this.
I'll do my best. And now, would you please welcome
Just hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Run that back.
All right.
Run that. Just forget about that.
Yep.
And would you please welcome the most flamboyant, the most charismatic, Crazy Quarters champion of all time here, ladies and gentlemen, to surrender the Crazy Quarters championship, the one and only Mark Reichert. This comes, obviously, oh yeah, okay. This comes as a shock, not only to me, but to the whole Crazy Quarters arcade pinball tournament league, all of those people, all over the world. Maybe it really shouldn't be, considering what you give, Mark. Obviously, Mark, what you bring to Crazy Quarters and the pinball sport in general has taken a considerable toll on you, on your knees, on your hands, on your head, on your mental space. And as you're facing this ongoing crises, I wonder if you would share with the millions of pinball fans all over the world what is going through your head.
So, yeah, it's a lot of people have been asking me what's up with me lately. I've been a little distant as far as pinball goes. It seems that we've done this before, and this time, unfortunately for me, it's much more serious than last time. I've never had a doctor look at me in the face and say that maybe I'd never be able to play pinball again. And I was told that the other day. Of course, it's not something I believe, but the fact that something that I've had to deal with lately, and time has definitely taken its toll on my body, my mind, mentally.
I know you're just as disappointed as all of us that you won't be stepping up on that podium again to defend your championship against Dami Labella, Ian Montgomery, Rico, Carlos, whoever it may be that steps up there. And no one has taken on more challengers. No one in the history of pinball who has ever won this championship trophy has ever had the schedule, has ever had to endure the kind of problems and the schedule that you've faced over the years.
There's one thing about me, is I can't do anything half-ass. And I come here and I hear, when I show up at pinball, I hear, a lot of friends, a lot of competitors and stuff. They're good to see. They're glad to see me. And Dom, he's a name they chant also.
Jesus Christ. My hands are sweating so bad, dude.
Dom's a name they chant also. They got a lot of EM people. Mike Walker, he's a big a new one too. So for sure, and that's what I want for Crazy Quarters and the pinball scene. I want there to be a lot of people that bring a lot of people in, and in spite of that, but what people may think about me and what's gone on with my head lately and situations. What I've always wanted for all these people is for them to have a good time and enjoy themselves when they're there playing pinball. And I've always tried to be one to provide, whether on the good side or the bad side of people's thoughts and opinions. And but what was always important to me was the performance. So that these people, each time they reached in their pocket, grabbed a quarter, they paid to play a game and against me and have no regrets and have a good time and just enjoy themselves. I've always tried to be one to provide a good side, you know. And over the last couple months, I'll just get right down to it. Over the last couple months, there's been a lot to talk of people having bad attitudes and a lot of revolving around, you know, me playing pinball, me not playing pinball, me showing up. And all I know today is that one thing is going to revolve around playing pinball for a long time. And I want to. Mark Riker, I want to play pinball for a long time. And I don't know where I'm at right now. I have to get myself checked, you know, my head and things. Just I gotta fix my mind. I mentioned that, you know, doing therapy and stuff, and I may or may not be able to fix it. But if I can't come back and perform at the level that I performed at before, where I was getting up there and making podium and finally getting wins, I don't want to come back and just go out there. I want to be competitive.
Yeah.
I want to be able to not play half-ass. Pinball means more to me than that. So next couple months, I'm gonna kind of take a look. Like I said, I'm gonna do my. I'm gonna play Weird Al. I'm gonna do Phil Melendez. And yeah. But one thing that I've lost this last couple months is my smile. And that's what I'm doing now.
You're smiling.
I need to go take a break, and I need to go find my smile.
I like that.
So I'll be back. I'm shooting for November 22nd. Crazy Quarters. Like I said, I'll play my scheduled tournaments for this week, but I'm gonna take a little break, and I need to go find Mark Reichert's smile. And
Yeah. So, all jokes aside, Marky Mark is taking a break from the pinball tournament scene. Find the enjoyment back in it. I don't blame you. I've kind of done the same.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll make a comeback together.
Don't think I didn't. Don't think I hate pinball. I love pinball. I'll be working on Nitro Ground Shaker. I got projects over here which I've been painting. I've been doing way more fun over there, just clearing my mind. Still in the pinball world, but as far as competitiveness, being there around the people, hearing the loud noises, people just don't like TGA.
Mm-hmm.
And I've taken a break, and I need to go find myself. Like I said, I got to find my smile. So I'll be back, baby. I just don't know when or who I'll be then. So stay tuned.
MRK.
I'll be back. MRK, TGA, who knows who we'll see another day.
And I'm out. And that's it. Okay.
Next segment.
We are getting to the end of the show, Mark. Do you want to end it? Okay. So, of course, we end every show with a memory. It's not a bit. Everything's a bit. Everything could be a bit. That was not a bit.
Real quick, I know we're going to get in our memory here. I was going to talk about Collector's Corner, and I'm just going to say it real quick. So I got these awesome ass little, there was this post on Facebook Marketplace for these Godzilla action figures, okay? And the picture looked huge. Like they did a really good job. Very misleading photo. These look huge. They're itty bitty. They're like 1 inch. They're so tiny.
But this Mothra is fucking sweet.
I see this. I saw Godzilla. It's a bunch of them. And those fucking Gigan. I'm a huge fan of him. I always loved him. And I needed to get another one. Now, I picked them up. It was only like $30. There's also a Creature from the Black Lagoon Burger King toy. It spits water. Had to have that. I saw that. Shout out to Jason. He showed me the original post. I got him. Met up with the lady. It was like $30 or something. I was like $5 throwing that Creature. She did. So $35 I got these. I get them in a bag. They're micro size. They're so tiny. I'm like, well, whatever. I got them. However, they absolutely reek like cigarettes. This is Facebook Marketplace for you right here. Completely reek like cigarette smoke and like real bad. I let them sit in the sink with dishwater for like 2 days.
Oh my God, seriously?
They still fucking reek.
Oh my God, yeah.
They're so bad.
You can't get that smell out.
I don't think so.
You know what? You know what we actually
Think-
used.
What? Yeah. If anyone knows anything in chat, how to get the real stank.
So there was there was. The best thing that we could do, it was a trick that Matt taught me, Colin's dad. The way that they remove smells from like trailers and like pop-up campers, that type of stuff. Is
Fire?
ozone. Yeah, fire. No, they pump ozone in them.
Oh.
Fucking atmosphere or whatever. I don't know what
Air
what
it out.
makes. They like pump ozone in there, and somehow that gets rid of the smell. So we had, I think it was at Media Reload or somewhere, we had like a can of ozone, and what we would do, we would spray the fuck, because it was like really bad. We had a PlayStation VR headset that somebody traded in. Somebody bought in that smelled like fucking cigarette smoke, and we were pissed about it. So we got like a big ass plastic container, like airtight, sprayed a shitload of that on the headset in there, put it in there, and it did do quite a bit. Like it did the job. So if you can find baking soda and dish soap equals ozone. Okay. So that combination in like a sealed, don't listen to me. Don't make a bomb. I don't know if you could make a bomb with this, but we did it in a semi-sealed container, and
Okay.
it definitely fixed that right there.
Okay, that's cool. I did do that with I bought a Creature from the Black Lagoon, like mask, like a rubber mask, and it just reeked like super strong, like latex smell, like so bad it would knock you out. And I turned it inside out, and I cleaned it with baking soda and dish soap, and that saved it.
That's
quite a bit.
hilarious. Baking soda.
Plus dish soap equals ozone. So
Thanks,
yes,
thanks, Dom.
these are awesome little Godzilla guys. They just came from a smoker's house. So yeah, I'll do that. The baking soda, dish soap. All right, memory.
So the memory this week is games that you would play in the fall, because we are near that weather. That's the weather where you get back to school. Oh, nice.
Ow.
That was really smooth.
Wow.
You okay?
Yeah.
So you get back to school, start getting back into the swing of things, start getting into the fall sports, and you got some time at home to play some games. So what the hell are you doing? What games are you playing? I'll tell you one game I was playing.
What game were you playing?
I was playing a lot when the school year commenced. This is right around the time the new Call of Duty came out. The hype was real.
Yep.
And you know what we were playing?
Call of Duty.
Yep. And we were probably, it was either multiplayer, but a lot of the times I was staying up late, whispering into a headset to not wake my mom up, playing Call of Duty Zombies, trying to get those late rounds.
That's
those
awesome.
4-6 hour games. Good times.
That's sweet.
Favorite memory from those is as we were getting up in those high rounds, I never had like the gamer headset until way later. So on my PS3, I would have like, standard controller, my PS3 Bluetooth headset that I got with SOCOM.
Yep.
That shit does not have a long battery life.
No.
So I would like round 20, my headset died. So I'd charge it for a few rounds,
Come back.
put that
alive.
bitch back on, like, hey guys, I'm still here. I need to pack a punch in 2 rounds. And they'd be like, okay, cool. And then I'd enjoy chatting with them for a little bit. Headset died. Throw it back on the charger. Just repeat, rinse, repeat. And we had some good times playing zombies in the fall.
Speaking of fall, we used to play Fall Blitz football.
Mm-hmm,
And yes, I was one of the people that ran that. I operated it, organized it. And one time, it was the weekend that Metroid Prime came out. That was that weekend Metroid Prime on GameCube came out because I'm old. And I played the shit out of that. And then I was like, I don't want to go play football. I want to keep playing Metroid Prime. So I just completely ghosted everyone. Starting quarterback did not show up that day.
Oh, shit.
Yep. So I got so much shit the next day. Yeah, Metroid Prime came out. We know what you were doing. So
Okay. Perfect.
thanks, Mike.
You know what the other? Do you know what the other game? So a lot of single player games at my dad's house, like Zelda or Animal Crossing. But the other thing that it comes with the territory. It's football season.
Yeah.
I played a lot of creative player back in the early Madden days. Madden 07, Madden 09, Madden fucking 11. I don't know. Madden 09 was the main one, but I would do creative player for every position possible. My favorite one to start with was always running back. I don't know why halfback was my option. Like, it was always halfback. You never chose fullback because then you would run like one play a game. You always pick halfback. That's how you got the most plays. And I would be on like like rookie difficulty or pro difficulty just with my bullshit ass low stat creative player. Every yard was like a 70-yard run. It was so ridiculous.
That's awesome.
I loved doing creative player back in the early days.
Yeah, I think I just played like GTA 3 when it first came out, and yeah, I remember that a lot too. So yeah, it was mostly Metroid Prime. So just let us know what your favorite fall game was.
Is that
And,
your mic or is that my mic?
What?
Do you know, or an OnlyFans? Do we have a Patreon? No, we don't, but you can donate the show at MattyIce and MarkyMark.net. No Patreon, no OnlyFans, no OnlyFans yet.
But yeah. Well, we're going to head out, guys. Have a good night. That's wraps up the show. We appreciate you guys tuning in for this week's episode of the podcast.
And the comment to end the stream apparently is, I wish someone would make a video game where you can play Leapfrog wearing nothing but swim goggles and tube socks. Carl and I always do that. It's going to get cold outside, so we won't be able to do that in the yard. And that's how we end the show. So we'll see you guys next week
interesting comments
on the Matty Ice and Marky Mark podcast.
Peace.
Is that my mic?
I have no idea who that guy is.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you and why are you playing Leapfrog in the yard?
What is your thing? What do you like?
Okay, we're going to go. You just killed the show, Mike. So
Yeah, Mike Marcello, the show killer.
who the fuck is this guy?
You don't know Mike Marcello?
No, I don't think I do, actually.
He's sweet. He said he's the best podcast ever.
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
appreciate-
Mike.
We
We
do.
really appreciate that, dog. You're the best.
You're the best guy ever.
Hell yeah.
Marcello.
Marcello. Dope. What?
Wow. Mike, that is one hell of a profile picture. Let me tell you. Dom, go look that shit up. Wow. I don't know who you are, Mike, but you seem like a cool dude. So,
Yeah, thanks for watching the show, bro.
Mile High Huddle podcast, the Daily Denver Broncos challenge. It's one of his favorite things.
Well, we had John Elway on the show.
We
so
did
that's
have,
kinda
yeah,
crazy that you
We
say
did have
that.
John Elway. We did shit. No, we didn't shit on the Denver Broncos today.
No,
We
not
shit on the
this week.
Bears.
No, we shit on the Bears.
Yeah, Broncos was last week. So we're going to take off.